Hey everybody, what's up? I figured I'd do a 1,000 round update. I said I was going to start doing these for my guns, so here we are, HK VP9, 1,000 rounds down the pipe. Didn't have a single issue all the way to 1,000. Things running great. I'm going to say out of all the guns that I've ever had, this one surprised me the most. I knew the Mark 23 was going to be good. I knew, you know, the HK45, the USP, the tactical even, all of them. I knew well in advance that getting into those guns was going to be a rewarding experience. The VP9, when HK announced this was coming out, you couldn't find me excited about it. I'm not a huge striker guy. I like him, I respect him. In fact, my favorite 9mm of all time is the HK P7 M8. I love it, hyper accurate gun, but it's the most accurate gun I've ever fired next to the HK Mark 23 and a highly tuned up 1911. Those are the three guns I've shot the best. But what I will say is this is very, very quickly becoming my favorite 9mm pistol, hands down. It's so good. It melts into your hand and it just shoots amazing. I'm so impressed by this gun. This gun has taken my breath away. Through the 1,000 rounds, it's only been fed 124 grain NATO. I haven't fired any plus P through it yet. I try not to shoot these anymore because, quite frankly, self-defense ammo is expensive. And I don't get that overseas pay no more. But let's take a look at it. So, first thing is the trigger, right? Everybody wants to know about the trigger. So, initially, there's a little bit of grit, right? It's not really there anymore. There's no more crunch. That noise you hear is not really a feeling. It's just the trigger bar piece engaging the striker. So, reset, still just as good. I'd say the trigger poundage is close to the same, maybe about a quarter of a pound came out of it, but very smooth and light, very, very easy to shoot, very fast to shoot, and just overall excellent. Frame's holding up great, zero problems, no holes in the polymer, and no polymer distortion. It's somehow still holding together despite all the criticisms and theories. The steel cable is also holding up just fine. Still on that trigger bar. I know people are expecting it to fall apart at any moment, but it's still there. It's holding together. Recoil assembly is almost completely devoid of any red paint except for right there. I think there's a spot back here. Nope, fell off. So right there, that's the lone survivor right there. That link at the bottom. But still feels good. The inside of the slide has very, very little bit of wear, but that's the part of the slide that engages the top of the barrel there when it's in lockup. So that's why it does that. The barrel looks pretty good. There's a little bit of wear there, but it hasn't gotten any worse. That's pretty much, it wore to that point and is staying there. I don't really know what happened right there, that little nick there. It happened after I shot it. It might have just been a part of the finish that was like Corey Allen Jackson and went AWOL. I don't know, but it's gone. I will say everything internally is holding up very nicely. Everything feels really smooth. Nothing's broken, and this is a very, very rewarding firearm to own. Very impressed and very happy with it. So, definitely something I look forward to continue to shoot. There's definitely going to be more videos, and I'll be taking it to a class here soon when I can get some time off. And yeah, very happy with this pistol. It's holding up great. It went through 1,000 rounds like nothing, and this thing's a trooper. This thing's a lot tougher than people are giving it credit for. I know there's some guys out there that know how good it is because they've actually run the gun. One guy's run it 10,000 rounds. Zero issues from my first shot to 1,000 rounds, and I have all the expectations in the world that this thing is going to go, you know, well into its recommended service life and probably beyond, honestly. I will say I probably shoot this gun the hardest out of all the guns that I have. I have quite a few magazines I load it up and shoot it really, really hard. So this is probably, if you're going to see something fail from heat that has HK on it, it's probably going to be this gun, because that's the one I run the hardest. But we'll see, you know, I don't know. It's probably going to do fine. So the next update coming up is going to be 2,500 rounds. If something happens between now and 2,500 rounds, I'll do an update video and what's happened with it. But honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to run just fine. And I'll do it after action for the class that I take it to. And you'll probably be seeing that around May, June time frame, because that's probably about how long it's going to take me to run those rounds through it. We'll see. I have a few ideas and videos coming up for this. And I got to get the holster and mag carrier for it and just, you know, put it through its paces some more. But I got to say, this gun is very impressive. Definitely an amazing 9mm pistol and worth every cent. I mean, this gun has just completely surprised me, completely blown me out of the water. And you know, it's definitely a gun to be experienced. It is just a fine weapon. Very happy I own it, and I will own more in the future down the line. It is a amazing weapon. HK VP9, amazing gun. America. Oh yeah, and I haven't lost my charging supports yet, so they're still on there. So thanks for watching. Take care of each other, stay safe, and support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America.